The reproduction of this content is not allowed without the express written consent of EBH Fitness LLC.
Bring it on! Bring it on! Bring it on!
Hey everyone, welcome to a special edition of Wake Up El Paso. Today we have the pleasure of interviewing Mike Hamilton. Mike, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely, my friend. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, sir. And so today we want to talk about not only Mike the musician, but now Mike the promoter. And so you guys are bringing a show to El Paso, Bring It On. Want to tell the people a little bit about the show?
Yeah, man, and thank you so much for having me on here. El Paso, I know the deal. I know how it was. I lived there, grew up there, everything. It's like we get stuff, but we get stuff late. And we get stuff, but we get stuff after everybody else got it. We get stuff, and then we get stuff and don't go to it. So, look, we are thinking about how it is in El Paso, and we want to bring to everyone now the good stuff. Basically, it's like, you know what? Let's bring the good stuff that people have that option to go see, like this Bring It On comedy tour. It's got your boys. It's got Bill Bellamy, staple. It's got Faison Love, funny as hell. It's got Gary Owen, funny as hell. And I mean, the way we thought about it, you figure, you pay certain amount of money for comedians all the time. People go see one comedian. Well, we brought three of them. So I mean, we're like, let's go overboard. Let's bring them everything they could want to see and enjoy. So that's what we've done. And while doing so, I mean, granted, for this talent level and everything, we want to absolutely give it the best price and stuff that we can. But these fellas, they cost a bit of money. But we have actually now pulled back because we're like, well, this was supposed to be about a little bit more than just making money. It's about the first thing I said. It's about bringing some entertainment that people can really enjoy and really come out and have some fun with. So we have actually went back and decided, you know what? Let's just go ahead and price this thing where it don't even matter for us. It's for y'all. Now it's for y'all. If you go to Ticketmaster now, you go check out the prices and stuff, you will see everything is in a crazy affordable amount for these three headlining comedians. All right. So that's the first thing. I mean, we already have, it's not about for us. We already have shows coming up in Hobbs, New Mexico, in Midland, Odessa. Those shows are already booked. So it's not a matter about if people go to this show. We're trying our best to bring entertainment to areas like when we were growing up working, and it's like we don't have stuff we can go to see and enjoy. Well, guess what? We're going to bring that to y'all. Yes, there's going to be stuff for you to go out and go do that will meet the budget, that will, allow you to to still eat the steak and then still go see the show. I mean, that's what it's really about. It's about quality of life, right? Our quality of living needs to, in my brother's opinions, and the other people that are on the board and stuff with us, we all feel like we're trying to give back. Granted, it has to be able to run itself. So this is
Yep.
not like some magic thing. I mean, it has to run itself, right? But we're trying to make it so that it's like at a reasonable cost for everybody, and then the quality of entertainment is at like that real top level, which is hard to balance. So we need to partner with everybody. So it's almost like we need y'all to help us be able to do that vision that we have. Okay, and this is probably the longest answer I've ever given in my life, Steve. But it's true. It's like all of it's in there. I mean,
Definitely.
and it's all really important to me. And it's important to my brothers and everybody on the whole team. Because we got other people. I mean, you know, I'm appreciative of Steve even taking a minute to let me get on here and holler at all y'all. So he's trying to help get this, in the city and get people to be able to have quality of life, right? So I mean, that's what we're doing. We're doing this for both of my brothers are veterans, military. Another one of our partners, Paul Magid, he's a veteran, and I mean everybody's trying to help all the, whether it be black, white, Hispanic, military, handicap, whatever you are, anything. We are trying to bring to you some laughter is the best medicine in the
Definitely.
world. I mean, to
Definitely
me,
is.
I'm a musician. I'm a musician. Yeah, but I tell you, laughing, me too. I love music, and it's like but when I laugh, it's a different kind of a release, right? And we're trying to do that. So that's pretty much what it's about. I think I think I got it all in there. I'll find out later if I didn't.
Good deal. And so you brought up a lot of great points there. And I think one of the things that happens in El Paso is everybody waits to the last minute to try to do anything. And that makes it hard to continue to bring quality events to this city when everything is last minute. People don't understand that you have to pay artists, you have to pay for facilities. Like all that stuff costs, and that's typically upfront. And
You know what? I think you keep on going. I'll let you finish because you
and
are right on point.
and I think that if people would realize those upfront costs that a lot of event promoters have to pay to bring quality stuff to El Paso, they would be more inclined to pay early to help facilitate a lot of this stuff. And I think we shoot ourselves in the foot here in El Paso because we're so last minute. We're so laissez-faire. We're so laid back. We so, oh, I'll get the tickets the day of. And it makes it hard for promoters to bring quality stuff here to the city.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. That's it. I mean, Steve is telling everybody. I mean, that is, I mean, in a nutshell. I mean, it don't matter what company comes to El Paso. We happen to be a group that was based out of El Paso, and we know the city and grew up in the city and want to do stuff. But what he just said, everybody who's listening to this, if you can help, it'll matter a lot to your quality of life to be like, you know what? Let's enjoy our life because it's up to
Definitely.
y'all. And yeah, what that means is let's go ahead and go see something we want to see. I'm saying don't even turn it into am I going to support who? Am I going to support that? No, this is about you. It's about you having a good time, period. And it's like, well, you know what? let me go ahead and just do my stuff, and then we get bigger and better things all the time when we go out and just enjoy what we're gonna enjoy, and still instead of waiting for the last minute and like I don't know, and thinking about, well, who is it? I'm not gonna help so and so, and whether it be that or whether it be just I didn't got no time to book that or whatever, it all matters. And it's going to matter for the quality of your life, folks in El Paso. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that absolutely can be brought to the city that we want to continue to bring to the city. We just need to know y'all would like to have it in the city. So,
Definitely. And I mean,
it's
it
pretty
goes
simple.
beyond, I mean, yeah, we're here to talk about this show, but like, it goes beyond just this show because if you want people to bring other things to the city, if you can't support something like this, then how can you support something that's going to be a little bit smaller? Like, you have to show that you'll support in order for people to want to bring things here.
Again, he's right on point. There are several different smaller things that could take place, and in our opinion, we don't generally get a nice big event that includes. I mean, and when I'm talking about, I'm talking about, I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about minorities also. Now in El Paso, granted, some white people and black people are minorities. Hispanic people, y'all already know. It's like what it feels like, but you got a great situation over there where it's like everybody now, it's almost like a pool of equals, and everyone can go and support whatever they want, whether it be Latin Kings or like this, Bring It On, or any other thing, the Queens of whatever. I'm just saying, El Paso, go ahead and get out there and support what you want to do, because everyone is always saying there's nothing to do. And I mean this
All
very
the
much.
time.
I've heard it a billion times. I mean, a billion times. There's nothing to do. And then when something comes, everyone's hesitant on it. Like, well, which is it? Is there truly nothing to do? Or is it that's just what we say? It's just words coming out of our mouth. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just hoping and wishing I'm going to be there. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to go ahead and blow up and blow out. And what I do, I know many of you may know what I do, and, all the touring and all the stuff I've done. And I've been in the city a bunch with, working with Steve here, as well as, with Paul Magid, and just doing different events and stuff. But I'm going to come back over there for this comedy show, and I'm going to open it up and, bring a brand new CD that I have with me, as well, to still bring more. It's like we're saying bring it on, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to bring it on too. Let's bring it. Let's give them everything we got. So I'm going to kick it off, and then we got these huge comedians. We got this really, really great MC, and then he has another female comedian that's with him. So I mean, this show is all all no stops. All stops are pulled out. It's gonna be crazy, and all y'all, you need to be there and enjoy it and be like, this is what we can do. This is what we can support, and this is the kind of talent level we should be paying for here, and it'll be brought back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I definitely agree with you. I mean, it's it'd be a travesty if that event's not sold out. So El Paso, do your due diligence. Get your tickets. Today is March the 18th. Show is on 31 March. What time does it kick off?
Kickoff is going to be 8 o'clock Doors open at 7. Okay, doors open at 7. So get up in there. I mean, it's a Friday. Everybody get done with work. Get your 5 o'clock groove on. Head on over there, and be seated before 8, because I'm gonna jump up on there about 10 minutes before 8, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun talking that will be really interesting to a lot of people. You guys go ahead and get there about a quarter of 8 at least. Make sure you're sitting in your seat at a quarter of 8, because then we're gonna blow off. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be like, damn.
And I'll say this, knowing those comedians that you guys have, you do not want to get caught walking in after the show starts. You will become part of the show.
Yes, sir. Right? Because that will be heat. I mean, if you do want some attention, do exactly what Steve just said. Go
Come
ahead
in
and
late
show up late
and be sitting down front and see what happens to you.
and sit in front and go ahead and get all the attention you ever wanted in your life, because you will be getting it. Okay. But I tell you this for sure, we are gonna have a great time, and I don't want nobody to miss it. So just go check it out, because actually we have some specials happening now on ticket sales, and we have adjusted stuff for folks, because we know how it is. We know how it is. If the ends don't meet, the ends gotta meet. But we put this at something now that everybody should be able to be cool. All right. So we just want you to have a good time. That's where it's at now. And once we do that, we're gonna do it again. Okay?
Definitely. Well, Mike, thank you for taking the time to sit down with us. This has been another episode of, well, a special episode of Wake Up El Paso. Bring It On edition. See you guys there Friday, March 31st, 8 p.m. Show starts. Doors open at 7. Please don't be late, because I'm going to laugh at you when you get made as an example.
Tell them, Steve.